All right, as of now, I can no longer go home. As a matter of fact, I don't even have a home again because I have abandoned my old place because my current address have been compromised. As you can see, I'm in a hotel.
Ladies and gentlemen, hell is about to break loose. Or better still, hell has already broken loose. Yes, it has broken loose. I've said it times without number. It's after the demise of Mubad. I'm proud to that, the NSARS. A lot of things are going to change in Nigeria. Youth, the Gen Zs, or whatever ZZZ, or whatever gen you belong to. Yeah, people are beginning to think deeper and clearly about life and the essence of it. Well, without bothering you much until the end of this video, I want you to listen to Verydarkman and the immediate threat to his life, and also how Bobrisky, Falz the bad guy, the son of Femi Falana, Falana himself, EFCC, Economic Financial Crimes Commission, and the Controller General of Prisons, and also that sugar daddy or the what did Bobrisky call that person? My godfather or mentor. Well, let us find out about everything in this video. You'll be watching it. We'll be watching it together. We'll do due diligence. In fact, you are going to see what's happening to Falz right now. I'm kind of thinking that Falz will have to shut his social media handle. His father will have to kind of lock their door or his door, because what is about to happen, I don't know if they'll be able to chest it. I don't know if they'll be able to stand on their feet when it is all done. This whole karma, or what are we going to call it, started ever since the Justice for Mohbad thing. People started having some strange feelings. They started having some kind of dislike towards Femi Falana because they didn't see him as a lawyer alone. They saw him as a freedom fighter, activist. So they expected him to do due diligence before rooting for someone like Wumi. Anyway, let us watch. Do not forget to like and share. Do not forget to tap on the subscribe button.
All right. So in respect to what Falz the bad guy posted, a letter that says I should retract my statement and I should apologize for defaming him. First of all, before Falz posted that, Sean Kuti called me and he said, Verydarkman, I just finished speaking with Falz the bad guy. I want you to call him. I'll send you his number. I want you to call him so that you guys can talk. And I said, Egbon, I don't want to talk to Falz. Then he said, no, you need to hear what he wants to say. And then I sent Falz a message. We got on a call. And then when we got on a call, then he said he wasn't happy. Then I said, how far? Then he started talking. I said, he said he was started talking about defamation, that he wasn't happy. Then I said, Falz, I thought you're calling me to tell me your own side of the story so that I will know what's up. But I don't understand what's going on now. So at a point in the conversation, I felt like Falz was recording me. And then I said, Falz, I feel like you're recording me. I feel like you're trying to get evidence from me or trying to make me say something so that you can hold me by my wrist. And then when I said it, he could not defend that. Then he went on saying things like, since you know me on social media or my family, have you ever heard anything negative about myself or my father? I said, I have never heard anything negative about your father, Femi Falana. However, you yourself have heard something negative about you. Then he said, what have you heard about me? Then I said, my bro, it is for my own consumption and not for me to tell you. So it was almost as if he was trying to pick my brain to know what I know and the length of things that I know. Well, anyways, that's by the way. Then the whole conversation ended up with me telling Falz that, thank God you are a lawyer, so you will not need to pay a lawyer to stand for you in court. But as for me, I did not defame you, and I'm standing that I did not defame you. So I will see you in court. That's number one. Number two, I did not read what Falz posted until later. And then when I read what Falz posted, I said, wait a minute. Bobrisky is saying that the voice call was fake And now Falz is confirming that Bobrisky, they actually had a call. Do you understand? The only difference is that he's saying that Bobrisky was the one that called him, while Bobrisky is saying that it's Falz that called him. Falz is saying Bobrisky has him for 3 million. Bobrisky is saying that Falz said he should pay a lawyer with his father 10 million naira. Do you understand? Now, what I expect Falz to do, instead of addressing that letter to me, I expected you to address that letter to Bobrisky, requesting that he should clear your name off that voice call, and he should clear Uncle Falana's name off that call, not you coming for me. Do you understand? I wasn't the one in the record. Do you understand? My reason for posting that is to expose corruption. The corruption that states that Bobrisky used his mouth to say that instead of taking him to prison, that they took him to a private lodge. That Efcc collected 15 million naira from him to drop an allegation and to drop a charges that said he laundered money. Do you understand? And inside all this thing is calling your name, and you are sending a letter to me. I would expect you to send that letter to Bobrisky. Do you understand? To be very honest, I did not defame Falz and Uncle Femi Falana. Now, that's on the side. Now, as it stands like this, I am standing my ground to say, I still want to know what went down. Because going back to everything now, I saw there's a picture of Bobrisky online where he carried luggage. You dey go prison, you carry luggage. Secondly, who gave Bobrisky a phone to make call inside prison? Because they don't lock me up before. They remand me for Kuje prison now. I know, say if you want to make call to your family, it go take you a process of telling one of the prison wardens to say you won't make call. They'll bring you outside. They'll give you a phone. If you remember the number, fine and good. If you don't remember the number, turn you sabi. Then you can now call the person you want to call. So how did Bobrisky get a phone to call Falz and he's requesting that Falz to give him 3 million? Again, another question is this. Which officer charged Bobrisky 3 million for VIP cell? We need to know. Do you understand? We need to know which officer charged Bobrisky 3 million. Because when they get all these amounts for, say they'll collect 10 million, may they clear a name from the crime where he commits by a presidential pardon. You understand? So, my dear brother Falz, I did not defame you. And I will expect you to channel this energy to Bobrisky that called your name in that recording. And as for Bobrisky, like I said, I will post another recording from a totally different person entirely. Mind you, the first video I posted, I did not even post it complete. There are other side of the video. But I will post another one again today. I will post another one again today. Yeah, I'll post another one again today, confirming that this guy, man, through no go prison. So is it that prison is for us, where we don't get people? Is prison for us, the poor masses? Is prison for us, the people that don't have connection? Who is this Bobrisky's godfather that also influenced the clearing of his charges, his money laundering charges? So that is my question. Do you understand? It's pretty simple. I want to know what really happened, and I believe a lot of Nigerians want to know. That being said, some Nigerians, I see comments like, is Bobrisky the problem of the country? No, Bobrisky is not the problem of the country. However, the stories and the corruption surrounding Bobrisky is part of the problem of Nigeria. Do you understand? Now, just imagine. Imagine if it was a whistleblower that said the thing about the money laundering. You understand? And tomorrow now you can't release the person, or you go put down for one lodge. That person where you put for lodge now can't orchestrate, can't plan the buying of the person where do whistleblowing. Do you understand? They cannot investigate the person that is inside prison again now. They go say, this one they prison. That means another person do. They don't know say the person they outside. This thing is very deep, but you all don't understand.
Now, this is what is happening on Falz, the bad guy, the son of Femi Falana, the man who is the legal representative of Wumi on justice for Mohbad. But of course, we know what is there for. This is what lawyers do. So people went on his page and they wrote this. Let's get it. Rattle gang, una don reach here. You dey knack Bob, abi you no knack am. Damn, I am ashamed of you. Now, the Didi visit makes a lot of sense. Another person wrote, how far? Your matter don't reach VDM table, oh. Another person wrote, bike, stop, VDM saying, na here be the address. Someone wrote this, so your fight for the country is not real. I lost 100% respect for you. I can't believe that you even involved your dad. Another person wrote, no wonder you sing Bob Daddy. So now we get what that meant. Another one wrote, Falz the baby girl. Someone said, Diddy from Yankee, Falz from Nigeria. This week go long, walai. Another person wrote this, I am here because of Verydarkman, VDM. Never in your miserable life you call yourself a freedom fighter. Another one wrote, shame on you if what I heard is true. Another one wrote, I think I came too early. I will be back. Another one wrote this, we were asked to come and verify VDM. Freedom fighter, gay fighter. Rattle gang, men mount. Nothing is hidden under the sun. Falz and Diddy, Falz and Bob. Shame on you. Today, I lost respect for you and your family. They say, now you they knack Bob. Another one wrote, my hot chocolate. This is from Funke Akindele. Someone wrote more. Bobrisky husband. My own be say, you dey nyash Bob, yes or no. So your fight against corruption is fake. Now, all of these comments on Falz the Bad Guy's page is all related to the call that Bobrisky is now claiming is not true. You heard from the Verydarkman saying that, well, Bobrisky issued a disclaimer on the audio that got leaked, which is claiming is fake, and that audio recording is actually maybe AI generated, which Verydarkman has made it clear that the so-called disclaimer or petition for defamation or whatever by Falz actually says more of Falz being 100% involved in this matter, like saying, no, it is not true. I don't even know about anything. I didn't call nobody. But the reality and the truth of it is this. You really called Bob. And Bob, who is that person, that godfather of yours? Is it Falz? Is Falz your godfather? Or Falz father is your godfather? Or there is another godfather? Huh? So let us quickly look at Verydarkman's response. So this is Deji Adeyanju and partners, and the principal partner, Falana and Falana Chambers, which is Mr. Falz's father. And here it goes. Demand for withdrawal and retraction of the defamatory statement against Mr. Femi Falana, senior advocate of Nigeria. We are solicitors to Mr. Martins Vincent Otse, herefter referred to as our client, on whose instruction we act. That's Verydarkman now. Our client is in receipt of your letter dated September 25th, 2024 on the above subject matter, wherein you demanded for the retraction of the Instagram publication containing a voice recording between Mr. Okunaye Idris Olarewaju Bobrisky and a third party. Our client denies defaming Mr. Femi Falana, senior advocate, Nigeria, a renowned senior advocate, and globally recognized human rights activist, but asserts that he only published the said communication with a view to getting the relevant agencies and even your client to initiate a thorough investigation into the far-reaching allegation made by Mr. Okunaye in the said voice recording, especially as some element of the voice recording has been confirmed by Mr. Falana in his solicitor's letter of September 25th, 2024. Our client holds Mr. Femi Falana, senior advocate, in very high esteem and recognizes his commitment to the protection of human rights and rule of law in Nigeria. It is in light of the foregoing that our client believes that the appropriate line of action in the circumstance is an interagency investigation into the allegations contained in the voice recording rather than pursuing a case of defamation. Now, this is what Bobrisky wrote. My attention has been drawn to a fake voice recording circulating on the internet that I paid Efcc 15 million naira and that I was never in prison. I didn't pay any Efcc money. Is a very big lie. I served my term in full and I came out. Discard any false information. Imagine believing someone that came out publicly to tell us that you paid a hacker to track someone's phone, which is against the law, can be desperate to do anything at this point. I didn't give EFCC any money. I made a mistake typo in the write-up. Now, this is EFCC's response. They issued a press statement. Olukoyede, executive chairman of the EFCC, has ordered immediate investigation of alleged bribery allegations imputed to some members of the commission by Idris Okuneye, aka Bobrisky, in a viral video circulating across the country. Okuneye, an ex-convict, had alleged in the video, powered by Martins Vincent Ose, aka Verydarkman, that some unnamed officers of the EFCC collected a sum of 15 million naira only from him to drop money laundering charges against him. In a swift reaction, the EFCC boss has constituted a team of investigators to critically look into the allegations. To this end, the commission hereby invites both Okuneye and Ose to make themselves available at its Lagos Directorate to assist investigators unearth the alleged bribery. Where are we going to from here? Where are we going to? This matter is going to be rough. So this is actually Falz's social media page, Falz the bad guy, Falana and Falana Chambers. This is what he wrote, and it is dated September 26, 2024. Martins Vincent Otse, Supreme Court Quarters, Karu, Abuja. Addressed the Instagram handle of Verydarkman, also the Twitter. Demand for withdrawal and retraction of defamatory statement against Mr. Falana, aka Falz. We are counsel to Mr. Falana, aka Falz, hereafter referred to as our client. We write you this letter on his behalf regarding your publication and or dissemination of defamatory statement against him. Your publication of September 25, 2024 on your Instagram page caption, in everything and everyone that is mentioned here, I will be disappointed if truly Falz and his father are involved in this old Bobrisky issue. Has been drawn to our notice wherein you made a defamatory statement against our client. To set the record straight, our client never at any point initiated a conversation with Mr. Idris Okuneye. Our client has documentary evidence that Mr. Idris was, in fact, the one who initiated a call. So, Idris, that is Bobrisky, is the one that called Falz. But Bobrisky is saying that there was no call, that it is all fake. What does that tell you? Regardless who called or who did not call. Specifically, on the 4th of May 2024, Mr. Idris Okuneye, Bobrisky, contacted our client requesting a phone conversation with him. Our client gratuitously obliged, having knowledge of the Naira abuse charges leveled against him and genuinely believing he might require legal advice. Idris Okuneye called shortly after, but instead of soliciting legal advice, stated that he was in distress and needed financial assistance of about 3 million naira, which he claimed he needed to pay some officials to be permitted to stay in the VIP section of the correctional center. This story is getting deep. Our client in the same conversation advised him that there was no need to pay the officials of the correctional center any money. However, Idris stated that his lawyers had messed up his case by asking him to plead guilty to the charges filed against him. Idris insisted on request for the money, which our client continuously disapproved. Without contacting our client, he went ahead to publish a careless statement containing multiple allegations, including an insinuation that our client is involved in a homo affair and intended to get a presidential pardon for Mr. Idris Okuneye. The direct meaning, imputation, purport, and or innuendo of the false, misleading, and defamatory statement is that our client, Mr. Falz, connived with Bobrisky to pervert course of justice and is complicit in the upturning of justice for financial gains. 2. Our client is participating in a device that constitutes subterfuge and lacks integrity in concert with others with whom you also characterize as corrupt. 3. Our client posturing as human rights activities deceitful and false. The entire publication was a vicious, wicked, and reckless play to impugn the reputation of our client and lower him in the estimation of right-thinking members of the public. We therefore demand an immediate retraction of the offensive and derogatory publication, as well as an apology prominently published on all the platforms to which you have disseminated it without any justification whatsoever. Be advised that if we do not receive any formal retraction or apology within 24 hours, all hell will break loose. Now wow. Falz, the bad guy. Now, people have looked at this and they said, Falz, we know that you can keep your team to yourself, but we've not even seen you like with a spouse or girlfriend like others. Are you sure that Puff Diddy or PDD did not Diddy you, or you are not part of this Diddy association of Diddies and doers of the doings of Bobrisky? I'm not the one saying it. These are questions that a lot of people are asking, like you saw in the comment section of Falz, the bad guy. So you can see, freedom fighter don't collect from street fighter. Now the craze, Bob said all these things while on call with someone. Now VDM talk all these things. And I say, Falz, keep quiet, you fail the youths. And you know, you see, so many, no matter the matter, VDM is the man of the week. Why not drag Bob? Falz, you will learn the hard way. But he didn't defame you or your dad. Now, bros, he only made a reference to the audio recorded call of Mr. Idris Okuneye. Nigerians, why don't you all stand on what's true? Bros, you should know better. VDM didn't defame you or your dad. From what I see, it was Idris Okuneye that claimed and mentioned that you and your dad did this. And so you should be investigating Idris, not VDM. Wahala be like bicycle. From a legal point of view, dear learned colleague, Falz the bad guy, you should be petitioning Idris, aka Bobrisky, and not VDM, because the evidence before us came out from Bobrisky's mouth. You cannot ignore such allegations levied against you, your father, and the rest. You heard his voice through his phone conversations. Verydarkman, get a good lawyer, go to court, and tender no apology. This is intimidation, from my opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts about this one? Drop your comments, like, and share. See you in the court.